The Devil Wears Prada is a 2006 film based on a novel by Lauren Weisberger. The story follows Andy Sachs, an aspiring journalist who gets hired as an assistant to Miranda Priestley, editor-in-chief of the Runway fashion magazine. In attempts to open doors for her future in journalism, Andy learns how to impress her ruthless boss and grapples with her own identity and relationships along the way. This preview will explore the philosophical themes of duality and authenticity in The Devil Wears Prada. Duality is essentially the idea that human beings have natures which are divided, not cohesive. In other words, we are each one body with many persons residing inside. German-Swiss poet Hermann Hesse said, "In reality, however, every ego, so far from being a unity, is in the highest degree a manifold world, a constellated heaven, a chaos of forms, of states and stages, of inheritances and potentiality." In the film, this duality is exemplified clearly in Andy, who initially mocks Runway with her friends and boyfriend, but eventually revels in her newfound confidence and chic sense of style. However, as Hesse writes, we bring our dual and divided natures into the destinies of others, which generally causes conflict in relationships. For example, Miranda does not accept the Andy that walks into Runway for an interview. This side of Andy is dorky and doesn't care much about fashion or nice clothes.
That's all.
And when Andy finally embraces her new job and becomes absorbed with her boss's expectations, her friends are deeply hurt.
You used to say this was just a job. You used to make fun of the runway girls. What happened? Now you've become one of them.
That's absurd.
Hey, that's okay. That's fine. Just own up to it. And then we can stop pretending like we have anything in common anymore.
The next topic is authenticity. According to French philosopher Jean-Paul Sartre, when someone is authentic, they are embracing their given situation as it is and acting in a way that is congruent with what they desire and believe. Someone who is inauthentic is acting in bad faith. Bad faith often involves self-delusion and can stem from a desire to avoid freedom, choice, and responsibility for one's life. An example of authenticity versus bad faith occurs at the end of the film when Andy discovers she has been acting in a way that is entirely incongruent with who she is and what she wants. Andy has become like Miranda because she has stepped on others' backs to gain success in her job.
But what if this isn't what I want? I mean, what if I don't want to live the way you live?
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Andrea. Everybody wants this.
Andy finally chooses to leave, and immediately we see her breathe a sigh of relief to have made the choice which is authentic to who she is and what she wants.